What's up everyone, my name's Al from GamesRip, and that's right, today we are bringing back the Bleems, that's right, and first of all, we are starting off with Crash Team Racing for the PlayStation 1, aka now being Bleemed on the Sega Dreamcast, thanks to this Shindogu Bleem. I've got to say, this is one of the best Bleems so far, so much so, I kind of mean in the fact of the playability, not just the way it looks. Obviously we can focus on the way it looks quite a lot, but music, playability, this is one to take a look at. Let's take a look. This is it, guys. So we got Crash Team Racing, PlayStation 1 being Bleemed on Sega Dreamcast. Now, straight off the bat, you're going to just kind of hear a bit of music. You're going to see a black screen. You're going to be like, oh, Christ, is this really one of those Bleems that isn't that good? Just hold on 2 secs, and you're literally about to see... Yeah, that's right. It actually is not too bad. Graphically, sound, everything here is actually pretty damn good. Solid frame rate, yeah, to be fair, it's not bad at all. Now, most of the time, the glaringly obvious thing is the fact that the graphics are all over the place. Textures, it just does not look good. But as you can see, there's many different graphic layers here, and they're all working pretty flawlessly. Now, yeah, okay, as you can see there, the menus and stats and stuff aren't quite right, but they do fade in, and when they do, it looks pretty bang on how it would look on the PlayStation 1, so you cannot deny this is a pretty good Bleem. I mean, it seems to be the kind of thing with the Crash games, as you can see right now when I covered Crash 1, that also was absolutely fantastic. Yeah, this one is working pretty damn well too. Now yeah, like I said, the real big issue here, if there really is an issue at all, is graphics. Audio's pretty much there. Graphics, as you can see, we got textures popping in and out. This does actually happen pretty much most of the game, and to be fair, it's really affected when you get into actually doing a race. And the reason I say that is because you're racing, yet the track is still filtering in. And, you know, that kind of does put you at a disadvantage straight off the bat, especially if you're doing 2-player, which, let me tell you, does work, and I will show you that working in a minute. But, yeah, this is a shame, because I feel like if the graphics were there, this really would pretty much be bang on. Yeah, okay, like I said, it does pop in and out, so the closer you do get, or as it does start to render, it actually looks pretty damn good. But yeah, it is a bit of a hiccup now and then, and it does cause a few issues. I mean, especially missing the water, or a jump, etc., or even the crates as well. Yeah, it does actually seem to have a bit of an effect on the gameplay. Yeah, though, like I did say, a nice solid frame rate. No real dip in frame rate here. It seems to be pretty damn good, as you can probably see right now. But, yeah, like I said, graphics or textures is where this one is, you know, slightly failing. Would I say, though, this puts me off playing it? I'd probably say no. I actually think this still is very playable. And as you can see, the main character, your actual character you choose who is driving the car, yeah, the textures are all there, and it looks fantastic. So, you know, there's swings and roundabouts with this one. What we'll do now is take a look at arcade and just see how well that plays. We'll play a bit of single player. You know, obviously I was playing single player there, where it's more of the adventure. Remember, there's adventure in this version, as well as just arcade. So that's arcade's obviously quick off the back gameplay, whereas adventure really is you are driving around a map essentially, and then selecting different zones, which, you know, yeah, it does add that kind of story element to it. Now, how are the controls of this one? Yeah, works absolutely perfect with the Dreamcast controller. I think you use, if I remember correctly, that is, I think it's the right trigger to kind of slide around corners. You use A, that's right, you use A for go, B for brake, and then I think it's Y for shoot. Either way, It's a nice simple layout and it works on the Dreamcast controller. There's no need for extra triggers. It just works. Now obviously whether it works with a steering wheel is entirely a thing I actually don't know. It may work well with the steering wheel, and to be fair it might even add to the fun of this, especially if you're doing multiplayer. Like I said, multiplayer does work, so I will show you that working in a sec. But yeah, you know, doesn't need to be the steering wheel, but could add a fun element to it, but you can't get with the D-pad. As normal though, analog stick doesn't work. Right, the time has come. Let's take a look at multiplayer. 2-player, does it work? Hell yes, it works. Now obviously you're going to obviously notice that I was trying to steer 2 carts at the same time. Obviously doesn't work, in the sense that I end up crashing. But yes, the actual functionality is there, and it does work. So obviously, like I said, you're going to have the pop-ins and outs of textures. But apart from that, yeah, it's very, very serviceable, as you're about to see. And to be fair, it's fun, although a lot more funner if you actually have friends to play it with. Like I said, the last thing we really need to talk about is the sound. To be fair, it's pretty damn flawless. Yeah, there's some hiccuping, there's a little bit of loading, like sort of lag or whatever. But apart from that, sound effects are there. It really isn't that noticeable. So I've got to say, this really is a really, really good Bleem. So do download it, do check it out. And yeah, enjoy. So obviously if you'd like to see more Bleems on the channel, please do let me know, because obviously I will be going back to these again. You know, not that they ever stopped, but obviously I'm checking them out again. It's a new year, it's a new load of Bleems. Like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you all soon.